Alright everyone, I am in rural Montana. I'm entering a little town called White Sulphur Springs. And little it is, there are about 900 people here. In 1980 there were a little over 1,300. So the town's lost a little bit of population. Actually, that's about 25%, isn't it? That's pretty significant amount. Here's some of the numbers. The median age of the town is 53 compared to the U.S. median of 39. That's it's a bit of an older town. 58% of the town is male versus 42% female. So there are 2 extra men for every 4 women here. It's pretty good odds for them. Let me take a cruise through downtown here, and we'll dive in some of the other numbers. That's a quaint little downtown, isn't it? Looks like it's got quite a few active businesses, which you like to see. Well, I'm going to turn off into some residential. And we'll take a look at a few more other things. I'm in the residential area of the town. Here's a few quick numbers before we look around. 90% of this town is white, 8% Native American. 1% Hispanic, and less than 0.5% of anything else. Median household income is $55,755 a year. That's $1,072 a week. The numbers are kind of strange. 7.2% overall. But for school-age children, it is 22%. Now, that's pretty high. For retirement age folks, it's only 1%. Well, maybe this is a good place to retire. The town is older, and apparently they're not particularly poor. Let's see, cost of living. Here's the index. It's a 99, a little bit lower than the U.S. Housing is 22% lower. Here's the median home value, $197,000. That's pretty cheap. And let's do this last number real quick. Crime, a bit on the high side. 33 incidents per 1,000 people. That compares to 23 for the U.S. Now, you know all that about the town. Let's see what it looks like. I'm just going to drive back into the downtown area. See what we can find. It's pretty quiet. It is a Thursday morning, about 10:30. It took me a long time to get here. This is way out here in Montana. So let's see some houses, shall we? There's another side street. That's a pretty house, isn't it? Yeah, these houses, they're really old. I think that one is empty. You can see inside there's no furniture or anything. I wonder how old that is. This one too. Looks like some Work is being done on it though. That's an interesting house. Castle, Meagher County Historical Society. So this is some sort of significant building. You can see why. That is something, isn't it? Yeah, let me try to get it from a different angle. Well, this looks like it might be the back of the house. You can see those mountains in the distance. Still snow-capped here in May. Wow, beautiful though. There's a church right here. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Mountain View Community Church. That's cinder block. That's what that's made out of. Now there's a little garage there, but I don't see a driveway, not a real one. I guess that's one. So you can park your car in there. And it's got that big deck there. Right above. I guess this is the yard. Yeah, that's interesting looking constructed house, isn't it? Let's see. Welcome to the depot. Built in 1910 as part of White Sulphur Springs and Yellowstone Park Railway. Oh. Well, I like this. Well, those have been there a long time. White Sulphur Springs. Fertilizer, chemicals, feed, seed, grain. Probably one of the top employers. What do you think? There's a mix of houses here. I guess someone lives there. A couple cars that don't look like they run. Yeah, a lot of the streets, roads are not paved. I haven't been able to find a grocery store, but they do have this store here. It has, let's let that truck go by. It's got minimal groceries. I went inside there. Not even a Dollar General, as far as I can tell. At least I haven't seen one. Well, I spoke too soon. Appears that they have a grocery store here. Smith River Landing. And you can get some hunting and fishing license. Or a hunting fishing license while you're here. Yeah, it looks like they got a full-on grocery store right there. And a gym and spa. That is a really neat looking log house. And I think someone lives there. It's just like I used to build as a kid. Cool. Well, let's see. I've got another town to show you. Only two in this video because, well, we're in Montana. And there's only 1.1 million people in the entire state. So decent sized towns are few and far in between. It's not like a lot of states I go to where, you know, every 10 or 15 miles there's a town. The two towns I'm showing you are a solid hour apart. And this town is, geez, almost 2 hours away from our hotel in Helena. So I'm doing a lot of driving. But I did want to show you these two towns. So let's head to the next one and I'll show you some of this astonishingly beautiful Montana countryside on the way to that one. All right, everyone, I'm finally here in the town of Townsend, Montana. Let's take a drive through downtown, shall we? There are about 2,200 people here. That's up from 1,900 in 2010, so the town is growing. And you guys see all these American flags every few feet. It's a patriotic town. Median age here is 51, so the town's a bit older, like the last town. That compares to the US of 39. 52% of the town is male, 48% female. So that's pretty normal. Alright, well, we're about through downtown, so let's head into some residential. Let's get you some numbers. Here's the ethnicity. Wait a minute. Hey, fellas. Dogs, not cats. I know. Gotta find a cat. Not sure if I'm going to be able to. I'm not sure if anybody lives there. Anyway, ethnicity. Let's see, the town is 88% white, 3% Hispanic, 3% Native American, 1% Asian, 5% mixed race. Median household income, $65,522 a year. That's not bad. What's that? $1,260 a week. There's the per capita if you want to take a quick look at it. So what does that mean for poverty? Not bad. 10% overall. School-age children, it's 14%. And retirement age people, 65 and older, it is 10%. All those numbers are pretty good. Got a little trailer park here, or mobile home park, I guess I should call it. I'm just wandering around. All right, so cost of living. Here's the index. I'll let you take a look at it for a second here. That's 100, exact same as the US. So median home value, what is it? $213,900. That's pretty reasonable. In today's markets across the country, pretty nice neighborhoods. I mean, the homes aren't huge, but they're nice. So what about crime? You're probably wondering. It is low here. Latest numbers, 10 incidents per 1,000 people. Compares to 23 for the US. So crime here is less than half that for the US as a whole. All right, so there's the numbers of the town. Give you an idea what's going on here. And we'll just take a look. There is a pretty famous person that was born and raised here, especially to those of you who are older, like me. Patrick Duffy. Yeah, that's right, Bobby Ewing on the TV show Dallas. This is where he was born. He was on that other show, sitcom, right? Step by Step, I think. I never watched that show. They've got a rail line running through the edge of town here. A lot of industry right alongside it. Townsend Seeds. I would guess that's one of the top businesses in town. Welcome to Townsend, Montana. Yeah, there's downtown. Broadwater Grain and Supply. Yeah. Well, I was wondering if they had a grocery store. Here it is. This is Bob's Thriftway. No Dollar General that I can see. I don't know. Do they not have Dollar Generals in Montana? To be honest, I haven't seen any. But there's Bob's. It's a full-on grocery store. Well, the streets are pretty, aren't they? Here's another log cabin house. You see quite a few of those here. Would you look at that pretty house? It's a little small house, but it is it's pretty. It's like from a fairy tale. Holy Cross Catholic Church. Apart from the cross, there is no other ladder by which we may go to heaven. It's kind of modern looking, isn't it? Well, modern, when I say that. 70s. It's kind of 70s looking. Well, it's interesting looking.